The Indiana Pacers, known all season as the fastest team left standing in the Eastern Conference playoffs, found themselves ironically stuck in the slow lane Sunday night at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Their offense, once a juggernaut averaging nearly 119 points per 100 possessions through 13 postseason games, sputtered and stalled in a 106-100 Game 3 loss to the New York Knicks. What should have been a near-certain victory for Indiana quickly unraveled, handing the Knicks their first win in the series and shifting momentum in one of the NBA's most compelling playoff battles. 1. When the Pacers fall short of their scoring mark, they pay the price. Indiana's offensive efficiency has been the backbone of their postseason success. The math tells a brutally simple story. When the Pacers score 114 points or more in these playoffs, they're undefeated, 10-0. When they come up short, they have yet to win a game, 0-3. Game 3 was a stark reminder of that correlation. Fueling Indiana's downfall was an abysmal night from beyond the arc, missing 20 of 25 three-point attempts. That's a postseason low for a team that had previously averaged 14 made threes per game. An unprecedented collapse in shooting that crippled their rhythm and confidence. The Pacers appeared shackled, despite having IndyCar champion Alex Palou in attendance, as if the race they planned to run on offense just stalled on pit road. Second, New York's season was on the brink, and Karl-Anthony Towns refused to let it fall apart. Before the game, the Knicks were staring down the abyss. After dropping the first 2 games at Madison Square Garden, the team was drowning in doubt and on the verge of a season-ending meltdown. The pressure was enormous, and early signs were ominous. New York fell behind by 20 points in the second quarter, with star guard Jalen Brunson tangled in foul trouble and big man Karl-Anthony Towns largely quiet. But this Knicks team is becoming notorious for defying expectations. Their resilience is becoming a defining playoff storyline, and Game 3 only reinforced that. When most teams fold under that kind of deficit, the Knicks rally, talk, and find a way to claw back. Unpredictable, Brunson said after the game, summing up the emotional roller coaster of this postseason run. 3. Zombie comebacks, now the Knicks' trademark. If Indiana's heroic overtime rally in Game 1 seemed like an emotional high for the Pacers, the Knicks' response was just as dramatic in Game 3. New York has now pulled off 3 20-point comebacks in a single postseason, a feat no other team has ever accomplished. It's a bizarre new trademark for a team that refuses to die quietly. With Brunson's minutes limited due to foul trouble, he logged under 30 minutes, well below his usual 39+. Others stepped up. Shamet's plus 12 plus minus was the best on the Knicks, and Wright also made his presence felt with a positive impact on defense. 6. The Pacers' defensive anchor, Aaron Nesmith, goes down, and the team's energy goes with him. Indiana's Aaron Nesmith had been a revelation, particularly with his lockdown defense on Jalen Brunson. His shooting burst in Game 1, 6 threes in the fourth quarter, had energized the Pacers and their fans alike. But Sunday night, disaster struck. Nesmith rolled his ankle midway through the third quarter and was sidelined for over 11 minutes during the critical stretch when the Knicks erased a 13-point deficit. Without Nesmith's defensive grit, the Pacers' lineup looked unbalanced and vulnerable. Foul trouble for Ben Shepherd, Andrew Nembhard's cold shooting, and overextended minutes for Tony Bradley all compounded Indiana's struggles. Coach Rick Carlisle's rotations, already complicated, looked frayed and inconsistent during Nesmith's absence. Game 7. Game 4 looms as a must-win, and the series is far from over. With the series now at 2-1, Game 4 on Tuesday takes on massive significance. The Knicks know that a 3-0 deficit would be almost impossible to overcome, but a 2-2 tie would put them right back in the driver's seat, especially with the next game back in Madison Square Garden. The Pacers will hope Nesmith's ankle recovers and that their shooting touch returns to its early round form. They showed resilience last round after dropping Game 3, then roaring back to win Game 4 by 20 points against Cleveland's top seed, so history says they won't fold easily. But the Knicks, powered by Towns' heroics and Thibodeau's bold adjustments, have made it crystal clear. This series is far from decided. And if you thought a lead was safe in these playoffs, think again.